Hi everybody, I thought I would do a really quick video because I've had a few questions from people about the reports that we're going to use on the retreat, saying what's this psychometric, what's DISC all about, what's a resilience questionnaire. So I thought this video would help clear up what we're going to be doing and then more importantly tell you a little bit more about the reports. So in a nutshell, you're made up of these three areas: your intelligence, your IQ. Don't panic, we're not going to be doing any IQ tests on the retreat. You're also made up of your emotional quotient or your emotional intelligence, and then finally you're made up of your personality. Now DISC is the personality questionnaire that we're going to use, so that's going to measure your personality. The resilience questionnaire measures your resilience, which is part of your emotional intelligence, so that's how it fits in. And again, IQ, we're not going to be touching that on the retreat. Now, DISC is called DISC because you're going to be a D, an I, an S or a C. D stands for dominance. D's are all about challenge, results and action. I stands for influence. They're all about taking action, really enthusiastic, they love to collaborate. And S is all about collaborating, supporting people. They like a stable environment. And C's are all about stability, accuracy, love a spreadsheet, and challenge. Now you may be a straight D, I, S or a C, or you might be a bit of both. So you might be a DI, I'm a DI. You might be an IS. The reason why we measure personality is so you understand yourself a little bit more and understand what environment, what situation you need to be in to be living your best DISC life. So for example, if you are an I, and you prioritise, well, one of the things you prioritise is enthusiasm and collaboration, and you work with a load of mood hoovers who like working on their own, you're not going to be living your bestest life. It's going to be why maybe you don't feel so great. So when we understand our personality, we can have a look at what's going on in our life and think, right, what changes do we need to make? We can also understand where we need to borrow from other DISC quadrants. So I'm a DI. However, there are certain times when I need to borrow from the C quadrant and have some accuracy, some detail, especially around company finances. So it's not the case that you say, I'm a D, this is me, like me and lump me. It's about understanding this is me, this is my preference, but actually at times I need to show support, I need to be in the detail. The DISC report is going to help you to understand that. 16 pages, by the way, about you, so it's quite a detailed report. Page 4 should be like reading you like a book. There's loads of good stuff in the report. There's your motivators, your stressors, there's development suggestions, loads of stuff. You'll love the DISC report. The second psychometric is the resilience profile. This is measuring you in the 8 areas of resilience, and it's going to give you a score out of 10. So for example, it might say for emotion regulation, that's your ability to manage emotions. At the moment you're a 4. It might say for optimism you're an 8. Now remember, resilience is not a fixed trait. So you're going to get your scores now, but after the workshop we're going to teach you how to build these 8 areas. So it might be a score now, but when you go away and work on things, these scores can increase. Personality, DISC, it's pretty much fixed, it's pretty stable, so you aren't going to change. You aren't going to suddenly change from a D to an S if you retook it again. However, with the resilience questionnaire you can do when you start to work on these areas. They're the reports. You will love them. I absolutely promise you'll love them. You'll get loads out of them, and you'll also get them to keep and treasure after the retreat.